So today, first we will concentrate on the Android history. So, like last time we seen the definition of Android. So now we will see the history of Android. So Android history, how this is started, and what are the steps in this involved. Like that, we will see. So this Android RIT has like Android research and development has started in the year 2003. So at that time, so like who did this R&D is that is the person name called Andrew Rubin. So the person name is the Andrew Rubin. So is Andrew Rubin basically he was a Java developer. So he was a Java developer, and one day he went to a shop to buy one digital camera. Then he seen that digital camera price and he surprised why this much of price for this digital camera. Because compared to normal camera, the digital camera price will be very high, right? So then he thought he compared both and this digital camera as well as the normal camera. Then he got a point that so it digital camera has one major difference that it has one matured software. So then he thought that why we can't make a software for this digital camera. So his idea has started there. He is supposed to create a one software for the digital camera, but later on it went in a different direction. But initially he was like that. So then it's supposed to do that, right? Then he started R&D. So that is R&D is nothing but it is the research and development. He started that research and development in the year 2003. But what happened here that R&D is not possible with a single person, right? So he started the company called Android Inc. The company name called Android Inc. So he started that company Android Inc. And along with him, his friends, three members of his friends also joined with him. So three friends joined with him. Then they continued that R&D from the 2003 to till to the 2005. They did R&D, and after that 2005 they got a some solution. If we can go in this way, definitely we can get success on this platform. Like that, they got that. So that will be okay. Then they have the way, if they can travel and that way they can modify do that modifications on the software, definitely they'll get a update on this, like they'll get on the software like this. But actual that is a issue with happen now that time, because they as of now they are spending entire time whatever that from past 2 years they're spending all the time with this R&D. They are not doing the jobs as of now. Whatever the amounts, whatever the budget they have, they completely spend on this R&D itself. Now they got actual issue, they don't have the funds to move further. So then they approached different companies, like they approached many companies. So to do the next, if they support for the R&D, they supposed to do that. Like that, they approached many companies like Nokia, Symbian, Microsoft, Google. Like they approached many companies from 2005. So then in 2007, in the year 2007, the Google has accepted their request. So Google has accepted their request, and Google has accepted their request, and Google in ready to invest some amount on this company. Means Google has to acquire this company Android Inc. in the year 2007. But while it is acquiring that company, so that time they got like they said what their plans, what their future plans. So the Google has asked what are their future plans. So they said their future plans are, first of all, this first they are planning to release, they're planning to release first version for the digital camera. So this is the first version for digital camera. They're supposed to release the first version for digital camera software. Then after that, that they have to develop for the mobile application. So with that, they're supposed to release mobile application. That is the second case. And the third, after that mobile application, then they're supposed to release a operating system. So they're supposed to release this as an operating system. So they're supposed to release this as an operating system. Right. On top of that, they're supposed to release a development environment as well. Whatever the course which we are going to learn, that is now the development environment. So they're supposed to release a development environment. Also, to the users have to download that. So for that, they're supposed to release one store. That store became has now it is a Play Store. So from the Play Store, we are downloading the app, right? So that is the store. It has this. Then after this, so it is always an open source. So these all they explained with the Google. So Google has accepted that, but they ask Google asked one question: why this is always open source? Because they developed this application under OHA. So that is the open handset aliens. So open handset aliens. So what are the applications? What are the applications under this community? This is the one community. This is a very huge open source community who develop the application under this. So that will be always it is an open source. So always it is an open source. So that is the reason. So they said that it is always open source. Okay. Finally, the Google has accepted this all the request, and Google invested some amount on this company. Right. Then after here, what happened here now? So in the year 2007, so the software is released for digital camera. So release for digital camera, but that not that much of click. No one has not used, but it will be suitable for digital camera. That will be okay. Then after that, in the year 2008, first Android mobile has released. First Android mobile released. First Android mobile has released. So through HTC, those days there is a manufacturer, mobile device manufacturer has there in HTC brand. So through HTC, in the year 2008, they released the first version of the mobile. So that is as a application, like whatever the basic mobile right now we have, right? So means whatever the manufacturer side features will come, that let same features will continue. We cannot install and we cannot install any new features. So like that, the first mobile it is released in the year 2009. It is released in the market. So still that is released in the market, but the people are not showing any interest on that. Why? Because as of now, whatever that they are using, like even the manufacturers are these users, whatever they are using, those all are the stable versions. Right? This is not a stable, so the people are not showing any interest on this. Right? Then they continued their R&D in the 2009. The second mobile, so the second mobile as an operating system. So that is as an operating system, it is released. So that is also through HTC, it is released in the market. Even though if that is released in the market, still the people are not showing interest because it's a new. So how you can trust this? So how you can release this? So then it is through they not trusting this because this is a new platform. In future, how it goes, what the next steps. So they have the confusion. So that then in the year 2010, so in that year 2010, release the Play Store version. So release the Play Store and they uploaded some of the apps into the Play Store, like who purchased these devices. They're supposed to do the login, like download those apps. In the 2011, the development environment has released. So dev environment has released in the year 2011. So once the development environment has released, one by one, manufacturers as well as the other developers, other software companies are showing interest on this platform. So from there onwards, so every 6 months or 3 months, it is releasing the new versions. It is releasing the new versions every 6 months or every 3 months. It is releasing a lot of new versions. So then it became huge in a market because of the whatever the drawbacks it came, that immediately it is resolving and immediately it is releasing the market. So it became very huge in a market those days. Like because from zero to in the next 3 to 4 years, it occupied 30 to 40% of the market. So in that way, it is in this gap, like it has released many versions. Like that is first one is the cupcake, donut. So eclair, proyo, gingerbread, honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, ice cream sandwich, jelly beans, jelly beans, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, nugget, Oreo, pie, Q, R, S, T, U, P. So this is the latest version now. Like this, there are many versions every 3 months or 6 months, and recently they are taking the time to release the new versions because almost every feature, everything it is settled down. So then that's the reason just they are releasing with some gap. So they are releasing those apps like even in just they announced in coming days, like it is going to get that next update, that is in new Android 16 version also going to release. So that is also going to release, that is. So that is here we are getting like this, right? So then what are the other things you have to do with this? So now, like these all are the each version has there are the specific features. Like it has some drawbacks. So every version to version, they release the new versions. So they finally they got succeeded here. So that is about the 100 history. How this became an open source and what are the versions it is released on this, it is clear, right? So right now from like these features, whatever the features are there, these basic features, right? So these basic features for that normally for the development perspective, it is not required that much of like that is not required full fledged. So we will start the programmatical sessions, so that will be better to get an overall idea of this, how we are doing, like what things you have to do that, like that we have to do that, right? So you have laptop, Jesh, your laptop, right?
No, sir, I don't have.
Sorry,
Don't have, sir, I don't.
you don't have laptop.
No, sir. I'm listening from phone only.
Desktop or laptop, anything you have, right?
No, no, sir. Not interested.
You have laptop or no?
No, sir. I don't have laptop and desktop.
Mm-hmm. Then how we can practice the course?
Father said he'll take 2 3 days.
Okay, you are planning to buy in some days, right?
Yeah.
Like how much time it will buy?
Within this week.
So okay, just let this session. I'll close till here. This just I'll call you once on a mobile. Just we'll discuss about the laptop accordingly. We will plan our schedule classes. Okay.
Rahul Bhaiya said he will talk to my father about laptop.
Yeah. That I'll call you along with Rahul. I'll call you just in a few minutes. I'll call you. Okay.
Okay.